Oh my goodness. Okay. Took me a second. I needed to get some Mountain Dew, in all honesty. But now that I've got that, let's go ahead. Dress for the character that you want to date. I want to date April 1st. Thus, why I look like a clown right now. But yeah, so that's who we're going to be pursuing on this playthrough of MonsterCon. But yeah, I have my little hat on. My shirt says Gay Agenda because I don't know. It's June. You know how that goes. Okay. So we'll be doing a regular length game, because I've done the long games before, so not too concerned with doing the super long one. Hi Chai, how are you? I'm good, I'm doing great. I'm back to being able to hang out by the pool again. It's finally warm outside, so I'm living large. Okay, I think we're gonna be doing background music for this one. Do we want surf rock? Do we want lo-fi beats? Maybe some fantasy vibes? It's hot as hell. I like the heat. I say we go lo-fi beats for today. Just cause that's kind of what I'm vibing with. Oh, excuse me, jeez. Oh my goodness. No, I love really warm weather. That's just me though. Anywhere else we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits, but here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Okay, I'm so excited. We'll be playing as my favorite, as Oz, because I just adore him. Well, them, because look at all the little buddies.
I hope they like my cosplay.
Oh, look at us! Oh my god, so cute. Some cool breeze. Totally fair. Oh, look at all these sketches. Gosh, I love this game. I just think it's so well done. Okay. SpookyCon also came with a set of pressures. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads. And we gotta get a date for that night, and I don't know how easy that's going to be. And uncertainty plagued our hearts. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So of course we've got Zoe.
That's an awful
We've got
idea.
Liam.
Hooray!
We've got Doug, who's one of our newbies, who I do love Doug. A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved, because honestly, very relatable, Doug. Been there.
Count your days.
Omen, another character I am obsessed with. An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Like, come on.
I have the
then we've
perfect
got
cosplay for that.
a truck driving by. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know clowns are supposed to be creepy, but I feel like clowncore is gonna bring forth cute clowns, personally. An over-the-top mimic. So Nico Sharp is an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting even if they weren't the best at getting into character. Now, I also will say the fact that he's a mimic and he prefers to cosplay over shape-shifting is so cute and brilliant for a character. And then the girl I'm obsessed with, the girl I love, April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots, which they are. Like, it had to be one of them, but who? Yes, so we have 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. Yeah, we've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. Yeah, I've been dumped so many times in this game. Not this one specifically, but in the Monster Prom series. I'm not good at winning over love. I did the first playthrough, or my first playthrough of this game. I did indeed have a like a successful run with April. I believe I did, but I can't remember. It does suck to be me sometimes, Chai, especially if you can't win love in a video game. What am I doing wrong? It's supposed to be like game statistic based. I'm that bad at games. I mean, true. Okay, tell us 3 things you like. Magical girl transformations. That's just true. Okay. DDR. Oh, as an exercise? No way. I can't dance. Hugs. They're fine. Stupidly specific panels. Listen, I love to learn. Love to learn, love to play. Tier list for everything. Meh. Dungeon low-level monsters. No, because those are usually bugs, and I'm afraid of bugs. Tournament arcs. Oh. Well, okay. I love a tournament arc. I'll give it. You know what? But is it my favorite of the arcs? Because I do love a vacation. I do love when they go on vacation. But those are more of like the filler episodes, so as opposed to the tournament arc. Comics where the hero always wins. Lame. Well-earned redemption arcs. I say lame, but One Punch Man rocks. Well-earned redemption arcs. Only one bed. Power scaling your friends. Real. And heavy metal idols. Oh, boom. Okay, sorry guys. I already have my 3 from that. I already know. It's magical girl transformations all the way. It's tournament arcs, and it's gonna be heavy metal idols. I'm sorry. Come on. I think I'm gonna cry. These are the cutest images I've ever seen. Oh my god, wait. I'm obsessed. Okay. Some heroes deserve to win, it's true. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait, who do I like more? Sorry, they're so cute. The people who make this game, Beautiful Glitch, know what they're doing. Like, what the hell? Okay, what is my... Choose your top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. Whoa. It's gotta be... Let's go... first, and then second, third. I think that's my top 3. I think that was my top 3. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long,
What
and
should
this
I
is
write?
making our own comic. I do also like this new mechanic that was added in. I think it's very interesting. And I love getting more art panels, so I'm definitely not opposed to it. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Oh, okay, our genre. Of course we've got romance. I say we go, let's go sci-fi. I think that's the vibe. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. You gotta love it. You gotta love the slogan, the catchphrase. This game saves
But there's
automatically
too many
at checkpoints.
options.
Thank you, Omen, for letting me know. Hi, Artemis. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm sorry about your sleep schedule. That is rough. It is very rough. I can push this away. Hold on. I talk so loud. It's kind of insane. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Listen, I had to play some Monster Prom or Monster Con. Monster Prom 3 Monster Con. It's a whole thing. There's a whole name for it. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So of course we have the first day of events, and I think what we're gonna do, I'm obsessed with it. I love MonsterCon so far, Artemis. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Maybe it's because it hits like real deep at home, you know? I feel seen in a very, I feel seen. I'm gonna at least season up some chicken. No, you're good, Chai. Go do your thing. Take care of your life. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start out, because we're bold, okay? We're doing the damn thing with boldness. Now, Artemis, I will say, I have mentioned already that I'm planning on romancing April 1st. That's why I'm dressed like this. Dress for the character you want to pursue. And as much as I want to pursue April, we never know if I'll actually end up getting that, because who knows? My stats might drop so much that I change my mind. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just up the creativity, because I hate when the stats are too close. I just don't. I just don't like it. So let's go to the hotel and outdoors. Oh my gosh, the Cult of the Lamb stuff is also adorable. It's such a cute collaboration. Okay, anyway, as I geek out over random shit. Okay. Maybe, perhaps, possibly, and you know what, Artemis? Thank you for that. Perhaps, possibly, I'll take it. Okay. Oh, my little hat is falling. And that's okay. If it comes off, it comes off. I gave it my shot. Okay? You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh? What can you do with this many towels? You only needed one. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. There we go. There's our creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. Obsessed. Okay. I've already done quite a few of it. Oh, really? There you go. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. Artemis, who is your favorite romanceable character right now then? in MonsterCon, because April's my first, but Omen and Doug are up there. I would say Omen more so than Doug, but that's just me. A bit later, you, Liam, April, and Omen are enjoying some downtime together. April's very focused on whatever she's writing in her notebook. Oh my god, look at that! Look at their little sleep pajamas. They're so cute. Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. Yes, always love somebody who... I'm not gonna actually say that while I'm being recorded, but yes, appreciate it. Anyway, April, what is it about that scribble that engrosses you so? Are you penning another diary entry? The last one left off on quite the cliffhanger. Oh my god, love it.
I would violate community guidelines.
You little sneak, you liked reading. You liked the bit about my wet dream bouncy castle. Iconic. I'm actually too busy to talk right now, sorry. Look at her, I've got to push through this writer's block and finish the lyrics for my next single. So far, I've got You Fill Me Up With Magic, So Sweet It's Almost Tragic. I'm a sucker for your lollipop love. Okay. But now I'm stuck. Maybe, because I'm not craving lollipops right now, I'm a sucker for your beefy 5-layer burrito love. Isn't as catchy though.
So mainstream.
Iconic though. I think your writer's block is due to a faulty foundation. The melody and lyrics you have so far are too formulaic. The point of formulas is that they always work. You know, like you probably learned in 6th grade math. Okay. April. Roasted. The nerve of you. We're talking about art, not math. Art schmart. Personally, April, I think you are wasting an opportunity to control your minions with new musical composition. Wow. And Omen might get it. They're more like stands than minions, silly goose. Mere semantics. These stands follow your every whim, do they not? You could easily mobilize them to do something fun, like ritualistic arson. And this is why we love Omen. This is why we love Omen. Omen, don't convince April to manipulate her fanbase into committing her heinous crimes. Yeah, I would never do that. I've definitely never done it before either. Oh, clock it. It seems like April doesn't want your friend's unsolicited advice, but shutting Liam and Omen up is unrealistic, so the next best thing is to offer her your unsolicited advice. Yeah, I was about to say, but we love unsolicited advice, especially if it comes from us. Okay, fans love to wildly theorize about celebrities' personal lives, write a song that vaguely implies that you've murdered somebody. Brilliant. Brilliant. All good songs summon the devil. Yes, when you play them in reverse. Yes! Just write down demon summoning demon summoning invocation and put it in reverse. Incantation. No, Nah. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Okay. So let's do, because we're bold as hell, I say we do, well, wait. Wait a minute. Fans love to wildly theorize about, because it's got the word murdered in it. It's gotta be boldness, right? All songs summoning the devil, play them in reverse, write down a devil, and put it in reverse. I say we just go with this.
I don't know.
What? Now, why would I want to do that? Well, people do love theorizing about and building weird parasocial relationships with celebrities. Fans like to feel like they know the real you, even if they really just consuming the cultural content you produce. Watch Oshinoko, great series. It's on high def, obsessed with it. Talk about the idol industry. And murder is always a compelling secret to be included in. Almond's not wrong there though. Even more so if you participated in the act. Oh, look at that face. Such a cutie. Well, I wouldn't know because I've never murdered anyone before. Honk honk. Do we believe her?
Ha! Yes!
And lyrics won't even hold up in a court of law, so as long as the bodies stay buried, nobody's any the wiser. So, what key should I sing in? D minor? Jeez, she's like, guys, this is not going well. Sing however you like. The main problem is that I cannot think of any words that rhyme with murder. There's further, curvier, hurt her. What about murders? I mean, I guess. Okay, I think I've got something for the chorus. I may or may not have committed some murders, but why worry about that when we could go get some burgers? And you know what? I'm really hungry for a hamburger, so I kind of vibe with that. I don't know if anybody else is craving hamburger, but sometimes that's just what, like, that's my craving tonight. I was just like, damn, I could really eat a cheeseburger. Sometimes it's just the mood. And I don't like eating cheeseburgers, like, often. How un-American of me. Oh, I approve of it. It is catchy and appropriate because the act of murder often takes a toll on your blood sugar levels. Okay. Yeah, it's a good start, April. Why don't you tell us more details about the hypothetical murder you committed so we can brainstorm the verses. Talk about the Hippocratic Oath over here. That's what I thought. I was like, you mean the one that says do no harm? Haha. Sorry. Haha, that is such a good idea, Liam. But hey, instead of worrying about that, why don't we go eat some burgers? Hell yes. I like this idea. Let us feast. What a fun way to find out that at least 2 of your friends are probably murderers. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 smarts. Yeah.
But I'm
You
not
probably won't be
prepared.
the smartest character, but that's just kind of like also my life in general, so I don't know. I feel like the stats, sometimes they're, what is it? What are the words? They associate certain words, they say. They're like, if it brings up blah blah blah, you know, it means this. Just to... Alright, I think... Just 2 is an understatement indeed. I think, should we just go ahead? I'm like, should we just get more smarts? But I think we should try to be, I did go and try to get us more creativity because I wanted to get that up. But I say we do some fun while we're at it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, also, Artemis, who's your typical playable character? Like from the traditional ones. I know that there's the DLC ones, like for this one, I know you can get, well, they've got a lot of ones. Mothman's one of them, and I was like, okay, maybe I will get the DLC pack because I love Mothman. What a little freak he is. You're feeling lucky, because I always play as Oz. Sorry, that's what I meant. Like, I always play as, like, he's my favorite. They're a little entity. Like, look at that. That's him. That's a little piece of them. So cute. Goddamn police and the ambulances. Aww. In literally every game. I love that. Yeah, no, that's how I feel about... That's how I feel about Oz. I was like, it took playing, like, because of course I wanted to see, like, when I first played Monster Prom, I wanted to see all the characters different, like, you know, outcomes in art, but then I was like, but I think I'm just obsessed with Oz. I think I'm just obsessed with him. You're feeling lucky, so we're gonna play some games. Yeah, okay. All this nonsense makes gambling at least +2 fun. Yeah, I can't gamble. I wouldn't be good at it. I wouldn't be. Lately, Omen has been intrigued by... Yes, Omen! Yes, okay. Lately, Omen has been intrigued by VTubers, but they have had a hard time understanding what they are exactly. And you know what? That's very fair. I kind of had to explain who... And if you don't know who Hatsune Miku is, that's okay. And she's not a VTuber, but she's literally she's just a voice, she's a Vocaloid. I had to explain that to my 50-something-year-old father. And let me tell you something. It's not easy explaining these things to people. His gender goals, but at the same time, so is Omen. Yes. We love. We do. We really love. Explaining Vocaloids is also... Well, yeah, I love the Vocaloid drama videos, and let me tell you... Or, not the Vocaloid, the VTuber drama videos, but Vocaloids. I've seen a whole presentation about Vocaloids. Like, there's so many. And they're so fun. So interesting. Okay, trying to explain them has proven fruitless, which makes sense considering it took Omen half an hour to grasp the concept of a revolving door. Now that one, I can't get behind. Sorry. So, as they say, show, don't tell. You, April, and Zoe decide to take Omen to a VTuber modeling workshop. Oh my god, wow. You're telling me these virtual avatars command legions of Twitch subscribers. How can I harness this kind of power? And this is why Omen rocks. Omen's like, how can I take advantage of this? But yes. Have you seen a... Very true, Artemis, you're very true. You're very right. Also, can we talk about like this, like the boot, like everything? This outfit? Omen, I cannot. It's so good, and it's the anyway, it's the male white. How can I harness that kind of power? The secret to curating a fan base is to know your niche and to give the people what they want.
Zoe likey.
You can also make your avatar like very hot, which is what a lot of people often want anyway. And Zoe is not wrong. Huh? So lewdness is the secret ingredient. Then why are your avatars clothed? Omen! Omen's making a lot of points. Twitch will wipe your account if you show pornographic content. It's a mistake you only make once. Tell him, April. What if I made mine fully clothed, but I put a big, handsome cock on their face? Does that count as too lewd? Probably. This is impossible. Jesus. I give up on trying to understand this virtual nonsense. This is the revolving doors all over again. It's hard out here. But I still want to control the masses. Darling, you design an avatar for me. Oof, you often seek to impress us. I promise I will be impressed if you succeed at this. And you know what? I'll take that. Omen, don't exploit Darling's obvious weaknesses. It's not nice. Okay, so I'm okay with being taken advantage of by Omen, okay? I'm okay with that. I know, the blushing face Artemis, it's so cute! I love it. It's not exploiting their obvious weakness, it's encouraging their potential skills for your own enjoyment. Come on, I want to see a cool VTuber avatar. Who am I trying to fool? Let's see some cool avatars. Okay, so as I was the Iron Maiden. Okay, because that's what I was saying. The design with the Iron Maiden on Omen is so cool. So you're telling me I could make that the whole theme? That's so cute. Okay, so we have Big Bird with a barbed baseball bat. Omen will surely appreciate a fucked up ostrich that instills fear into any potential haters. Or Iron Mama, which is so good. Sorry, that's badass. I love it. An adorable take on Omen's themes, but through a much more approachable, cutesy surface. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, whoa, this hat is definitely about to pop off. Well, you know what? We'll just actually wait for it to pop off, because that's living large. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna pick Iron Mama. I'm sorry. And that's Cookin' Mama's face right there, but Iron Mama, iconic. I mean, it sure is cute.
You sure about that?
But are we sure? Oh! I told you I'd wait for it to just fall off naturally. That helped me out a lot. Little hat. Woo. But yeah, take that off. Can't even really see it anyway, so what's the deal? I mean, do I still look like a clown? I don't know. I don't know if I'm still... I still don't know. But are we sure Omen will want an avatar that kawaiifies her century of pain and imprisonment? Let me see that. You three. What is this thing? Glorious! It is amazing. Like, good amazing? Are you kidding? It's so silly and adorable. You'd hug it if it wasn't covered in spikes.
Fascinating.
How enlightening it is to know that these Iron Maidens can look so silly from the outside, because believe me, they do not feel silly inside. Thank you. I do always look like a clown Artemis. They do not feel silly on the inside. Come on, these lines. Omen's the best. It feels almost therapeutic to laugh at the device that brought me pain for so long. You could say the Iron Maiden is now filled with silliness instead of a bleeding Omen. April, don't make jokes about that. Sorry. I gotcha. Yeah, you don't... Yeah. Honk. You three hug Omen, even if they are covered in spikes. You lose -2 boldness, which is okay. We had plenty to lose, but gain +2 charm for choosing the silly and adorable avatar. And
My turn?
that is very helpful, because charm was where I wanted to head next to anyway. So that's already helped us level that shit up. So maybe we'll go back and... Oh, we haven't done boldness yet, so we might as well just go do that too. Or we can do, what is that, fun? No, that's charm. Charm's at a 13, yeah. Let's do boldness. Let's go ahead. Oh, the Cult of the Lamb. It's so good. Okay, you're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, look, it's Darling. When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else. Somebody who's cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? Brilliant. There are too many questions in your head right now. Here, you'll need +2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. Yep, perfect. You gotta love the breaking of the fourth wall. You gotta love it. You gotta appreciate it. Honestly, all the location art is so good. Yeah, totally not biased. I believe you, Artemis. I believe you. Later, you and your friends are doing the modern equivalent of socializing, sitting around silently scrolling on your phones. Attacked. When a new phone gets shoved in your face. I have yet to meet this ghoulish little creature, and I love it. Yo, it's your boy Riz, live at SpookyCon, and I'm here with famous idol and my future ex-wife, April. Back away from her, Riz. April is mine. This is insane. I would never use the trust for world domination. Yes. Alright, April, babe, want to give a shout out to my 3.6 million fans. Don't be shy. I know, look at this
but no.
April outfit. Look at the microphone. I can't. Okay. Sorry, but I can't appear on unmoderated streams. Oh. Without my agency's approval. Don't worry, I got my boy Fat Nuts name. Oh, I love it. I got my boy Fat Nuts Nation moderating chat right now. He says he wants to see your honkers. Can you give us a honk honk? Come on. Oh, poor
Not
April.
complaining,
Mr.
but-
Riz, was it? Sorry, but you're kind of sitting on my chair and also my body. Dude, what? I thought you were just a really sticky beanbag chair. Oh, dog. Poor little dog. Anyway, I'm guessing you've got, what, 15 subscribers at best? What? No, I don't stream. I don't have any subscribers. Yeah, Doug's like, what's happening? Then make like a chair and shut the fuck up, alright? The hot people are talking. Mr. Riz! He called you Mr. Riz and everything. How dare you fucking disrespect Doug,
Someone
you
gives me
asshole.
a knife.
Fuck? I'm very upset, actually. That was not nice of him. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. Sorry. Okay, well, I think I speak for all of us when I say that this man's vibes are atrocious. Can I stab him? Go off. No, Omen. Oh, never mind, Liam said no. You can't solve all your problems with stabbing. I beg to differ, and you know what? I think a lot of us are on Omen's side. Oh, this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite of her little emotion balloons. Yes, murder. Yeah, come on, let's stab him. Stabbing's fun for all ages. Not true. Stabbing should only be performed with a responsible adult. Heard. Look, he's a banshee, which is a type of ghost. Stabbing him wouldn't even harm him. Look. Look, he's a banshee, which is a type of ghost. Stabbing him wouldn't even harm him. This is a great teachable moment for Omen, everyone. How can we solve this problem without stabbing? Well, this is a lot of trying to teach Omen a lesson. So, stabbing him's officially off the table. Damn. Better think of some other way to get the streamer to go away. Okay, so use the biggest streamer repellent Liam reading freeform poetry. Honestly, yeah. Borrow Omen's knife, stab it with another knife. Omen's knife will die and become a ghost knife. Proceed to ghost stab the banshee. That's kinda good. That's kinda good. Okay. I feel like this has gotta be, so it's freeform poetry. That might be creative. But I definitely am like, this has gotta be boldness. I would assume. The superior form of knife. Thank you, Artemis. That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking, regardless, I want to stab another knife to make a ghost knife. I think that's obvious. Great plan. You grab Omen's knife. Hey, that's my knife! I'd kill you if I had another knife. Good point. You need another knife to pull this off. Maybe you'll find one in April's purse. That girl has everything. Darling, wait! You find 2 wallets, a lipstick palette, a bra, a finger. Is this a gun? And finally, a serrated knife. You stab Omen's knife with it. No! You stab the banshee with the spirit of Omen's knife. It kind of feels like stabbing cold butter with even colder butter. Interesting. Knife. Knifeception indeed. Yes, how are you doing, dinner winner? A stab wound. Rip me. But hey, These are the risks you take to live an unlife of hot takes and streaming fame. Smell you later. I'm not opposed to the Banshee, but I definitely...
That was epic!
I definitely prefer some of the other characters that I've met that are new. I'm good. I'm doing great. I'm chilling. I'm trying to romance. At this point, I think it's either going to be Omen over here or hopefully, again, dress for the character you want to fall in love with you April 1st. So, hopefully, but we'll see. Good thinking, darling. That was so inventive that it almost makes up for the fact that you stabbed someone. Yeah, that was really nice of you. Thanks for getting rid of that guy for me. Listen, he's a ghost. He'll be fine. But if you ever meddle in my purse again, you'll find out just how many weapons this thing can hold. Capiche? Is that really how you spell capiche? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's not crazy, but that's not what I assumed it looked like. Are you okay, Omen?
Oh.
My poor knife. I think I understand now why stabbing people is bad. Aww. Growth. Sorry you had to find out this way. Yeah, yes. I'm sorry this is how you had to get the growth. You all go outside to hold an impromptu funeral for Omen's knife. It's very emotional. So you gain +2 boldness and lose creativity. Okay, well that's totally fine.
But there's too many options.
We're moving in a direction. I don't know if it's the right one yet. Okay. Then we've got our last little spot to stop at. I say we go ahead. We already did creativity. I wanted to keep smarts kind of low because that's just not my priority. But, let's go ahead and let's just become more charming. I love the merch. Yes, okay. The Dragon Heat merch. Brilliant, brilliant. Love it. Okay. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. Yep, selling chargers. You buy one. Okay, +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. Yay. Okay, just a warning, it's about to get highly sexual. Okay. You, April, and Omen are visiting Liam's Yowie stand when a new, sinister-looking customer appears. Ready?
Bonjour,
Greetings,
as the
sir.
French
Can I
say.
interest you in any of my collections? I hate to brag, but they're some of my best work. You hate to brag? Then why do you do it so much? I love Omen. Are you some kind of masochist? Oh, hate that headshot. Hate that headshot. Who is this man and why does he look like he works in like one of those one of the stores from like maybe there was even an episode in Once Upon a Time or something where there was definitely a Rick and Morty episode about it where, you know, you go into a store and all the items like are cursed or like have a magic curse that goes with them. That's what his face is giving. It's giving, buy this item, but it's cursed. That's just the devil though. Yes, your work is exquisite, Liam de Lioncourt. The longing you've captured in these cum shots is mesmerizing. I'm sorry I sat on that screen, this screen for so long and didn't realize the word cum shots was on it. Fuck, okay. Anyway, yeah, it's got a real I want to look away but I can't vibe. Go off, April. But I noticed that your stand isn't very popular. I can help with that. I have the power to make you the most popular artist at the con. Do we have a deal? I see what you're trying to do. The catch is that you're a devil and you want my soul in exchange, right? No? I'll pass and frankly do better. And that's why Liam is who he is. That's why he's on top. The most popular artist at the con, that's a shitty deal. Like, we're not even talking the best artist in the world, we're talking the best among 80 artists or so. You must be a lesser demon at best. Liam, slapping him with the back of the hand. I'm listening while I game, but Sorry, yeah. I didn't mean to shock you with the word cum shot. I was also shocked. I should have read ahead. That was my bad. I said highly sexual and I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. 80 artists or so? You must be a lesser demon at best. Fine, fuck you. Your soul probably smells weird. Wow, it probably smells weird anyway. Anyone else here want to make a deal?
Sorry, but
Sorry,
no.
I'm already locked down in a draconian. Is that what that says? Draconian contract? I can give you my agency's number if you want to collab, though. Love that for April. Oh, I could use some dark magic for Omen. No. Fine, I'll pass. I'm still on this bullshit redemption arc racket. I will take your business card, though. Love! God, Omen. Obsessed. Anyway, well, I'm not leaving here without someone's soul. I've got quotas to make, damn it. Somebody's soul is getting ripped out his asshole if he doesn't come back with another soul. Ugh, looks like it's up to you to make a deal with this dude so he gets the fuck out. Okay, sell your soul to make this spooky con an endless time loop full of, oh no, full of wacky misadventures and the constant pursuit of love, or sell your soul in exchange for someone else's soul. Chances are you're getting the better deal. I mean, hey, that's probably true. Okay, although that sounds like my actual nightmare. Like Groundhog's Day is one of those movies that, like, talk about a horror movie. That's one for me. Repeating the same day over and over again. No ma'am. No ma'am. That's my purgatory. So, selling a life for a life? I could be getting a better deal. Or wacky misadventures. So this has got to be something fun. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go ahead and sell our soul into an endless time loop? I personally wouldn't, but maybe I should. Maybe a time loop full of wacky misadventures isn't that bad. An endless time loop of wacky misadventures. I don't know, man. Aw, Winter, that's so kind of you. And that's all my Riz used up. Listen, as long as you're not like the Banshee, Mr. Riz, we'll take it. Also, never mind. Yeah, we're gonna loop it. We'll loop it. Let's just loop it. Deal. Goodbye. This devil is too much. What have you done? I have a life outside of this con. You've never seen April in any prior games within this franchise. I suppose it was only a matter of time before Darling messed with the fabric of space-time. It was. I would have appreciated knowing that before I befriended them. Easier than ever with the power of the internet to use that. Artemis, you got me. You know what? You're right. Damn it. There is an upside to the time loop. Wow. And that's why you'd make it out in... And you know what my other reference point was? It's Steins Gate. Steins Gate and Groundhog's Day. And in both of those, time travel seems like it is not the move. But you know what? Learn everything. We do live in the perfect time to be able to just loop it. It was. I would have appreciated knowing that before I befriended them. To be fair, none of us had a choice in the matter of befriending Darling. Well, okay, that's true. You didn't. I'm here because I bought the game and I bought your lives. Anyway, what's the point of anything anymore? Free will is a lie. Reality is just an illusion. Boo-hoo! We're trapped inside a convention full of fun activities and food. And Omen gets it. Rather than learning anything useful. To learn a lesson or whatever, we get super annoyed. That's funny. What's the film that you think you could watch over and over again? That's my real question, you know? Like, if you're stuck in a time loop, what film do you think you could watch over and over again? Because I understand you can watch many different films, but is there one? Jurassic Park? That's a good one. The original, I assume? The original Jurassic Park? Not any of the spin-offs. Boo-hoo, we're trapped in a convention full. See, Owen's got the right idea too. This is still leagues better than being imprisoned inside an Iron Maiden for centuries. Get some perspective. And that, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, also a good one. Okay, I'll give it to you. A trilogy is also a really, like, if I had to have a series with me. Oh. The extended editions. Oh, that's crazy. I was about to say I think mine would be... No. Never mind. I was about to say... Never mind. Okay. This is leagues better than being imprisoned inside an Iron Maiden for centuries. Get some perspective. That's hilarious. Get some perspective, guys. This is not the worst it could be. Life is just a series of time loops anyway. Liam, what are you talking about? Well, there's the loop at the academy that repeats until the day of prom, the one leading up to the meteor shower at summer camp. They're talking about the games in the game and it's going crazy. So we're stuck in this loop forever. Not necessarily. If you're popular enough, you might get invited to return in the next loop. I hear it's going to be winter themed. What does that even mean? Oh my god, wait. Could you imagine April in winter gear? Omen in winter gear? Them on the slopes? Drinking hot chocolate? I'm just saying. Okay, enough with the meta jokes. You all go eat some corn dogs because hitting the food stands is how we end events in this game. And you all agree not to mention that your life is one big time loop again. How convenient, you game plus 2 fun. And I have plenty of boldness to lose, so that works. Is there a version of surround sound for the eyes? I'm watching you twice. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. How are you? That is so wild, actually. Speaking of winter outfits, Zoe's winter outfit for the first game is so good. Oh my gosh.
I guess I could sit for a
You're
while.
so right. Oh my god, some of the outfits for the other game. Oh! My favorite stranger in the game has just arrived, the narrator. But yes, some of the outfits in the, like the Halloween outfits in the first game. So good. Anyway, hey stranger. This is the last tutorial about the food court, I promise. Oh, I didn't even know I had any. Did you notice there were some locked dates? Oh, those are tied to plot lines. Some plot lines will first appear organically and catch you by surprise, but once you finish them, you'll be able to trigger them again by choosing their respective dates. There are also locked plotline dates at the alone table. Those do not appear organically, you gotta unlock them, and only then you can trigger them through their respective dates. Plotline dates only appear during the first food court turn, since you'll need time for the plotline to fully develop. Also, they have a spicy meter to better inform the spiciness of the plotline and its secret ending. Oh, okay. Anyhow, you must be hungry, so go sit somewhere. I am. So now we gotta figure out where the hell we're gonna sit and eat. Yeah, listen, dinner winner, you gotta remind me who everybody is. Time to make your choice. Well, Artemis, this is a big moment. Oh, so basically, yeah, it is. It's a big choice now. Do we want to see what's gonna happen with Omen? Do we want to sit with April? What is this table again? You just said, right? The tension. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and make a move with Omen. We'll try and see how that goes. Who do you want to sit with? Let's sit with Omen. Go out to dinner, board game night, watch a movie. I say, okay, go out to dinner is the spiciest, but I love board game nights. How has that not got at least 2 chilies on it? That's so spicy. Visit a museum. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do go out to dinner. That's fine, that's fine. You and Omen go out to a fancy restaurant. It takes a while for Omen to understand the difference between a waiter and a minion. Sorry, that was good. Okay, sorry. Luckily, you're able to talk her out of whipping them when they bring you the wrong drink. Look at that love. You've made a very wise choice. Thank you, Artemis. Appreciate it. Love when the choices I make are backed. At least you know she'll always have your back. What a thoughtful little psychopath. You know what? It is. She's a lovely little psycho. Okay, day 2.
This can't be that
So
hard.
now, love isn't the only thing you're chasing at this con. You've also got a comic to finish. So time to brainstorm. Okay. Is the ending of this one great? Oh my god. I'm excited. What's the job from the distant future you wish you could have? Oh my god, if I could be a catch, why can't I say it? But you know what I'm saying, like the catch games. Oh no, now I'm not gonna be able to say it. Gotcha games. Gotcha designers, keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret. Oh! Shrek movie Shrek movie tester and world's leading expert in the number 6. What I want in the distant future, I was gonna go with keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret because, like, Jupiter's the planet that I get associated with and is also Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon is the sailor soldier that's associated with me. So feels like that would be the one, but being a gachapon designer sounds kind of cool. So we'll do 3 is clearly a superior choice. I think 8 is the superior number, but regardless. It's because it's whoop whoop. Anyway, keeper of the planet Jupiter it is. I don't mean the boldness. It's not like what I go after. It just happens sometimes. You won $10 million, but you have to spend it in the next 5 minutes. Quick, spend them. Buy the rights to the letter W. Now that, more is better than the number 6. Spend it on Tetris, microtransactions, and cosmetics. Interesting. How convenient. Send it to that financially destitute prince who emailed you 2 months ago. What am I, my grandma? Time to fulfill your dream of becoming a saxophone player. Damn. The sax. We're gonna buy the rights to the letter W. Fuck yeah, we are. Because that's where the money's at. The alphabet. Remember that, kids.
But I'm not prepared.
Okay. So now 3 is the world's most powerful choice, as we all know. Oh! Okay. What are we gonna do now? Okay, so let's go ahead. Creativity's out of 6, but we're gonna level that bitch up. So let's go and charm some people first. I think that's the move. That's what we'll do first. And until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy plus to charm, but wishes do come true. Okay. Afterward, you're checking out the video game showcase with Liam, Omen, and April. You pass a jolly indie developer who waves you down. Hello, do you all have 20 minutes to try out my game? I'd appreciate your feedback.
Classic
Of
Liam.
course, finally, someone who appreciates the quality of Liam Delancourt's feedback. Wow. Uh-oh, those words have never led to good feedback. But it's too late, you all played the demo. It's almost 2 a.m. Artemis! Yes, go to sleep. You have a good one, and I will see you again whenever... Actually, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. So I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Probably earlier in the day, depending on when I get ready. Because sometimes it takes longer for me to get chores done. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, so... But otherwise, then I'll see you again, Artemis. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for also supporting me and falling in love with Omen. My sleep's good. Sleep tight. Let's see. Liam, when you explained video games to me the other day, didn't you say they are supposed to be fun? Well, Omen, to be exact, video games can also be art, but this one is neither fun nor art. Ooh, damn, that's when you know it's bad. Guys, chill. We're probably just not the target audience. Clearly, this game was made to appeal to people with no taste. Gagged. Is there anything specific that you think could be improved?
Pathetic.
Yes, the game. I love Omen. I love Omen. I mean, it's not your fault. There are some aspects of the game that need polishing. You should hire new people in some departments. But I did everything. I'm a solo developer. Huh? What if you hired an actual team while you tried a new position? You could be the studio's janitor. Damn. April, are you sure? Janitors are supposed to be good at identifying garbage when it's in front of them. I'm speechless. Insane. The poor developer is having the best time. Is not having the best time. It's times like these when you remember what your friends, that your friends are, how to put it, the fucking worst. You should step in and say something that's actually constructive before the developer's self-confidence is completely shattered. Okay, compliment the developer on his shoes so intensely and for so long that he forgets you were talking about his video game to begin with. His shoes? No one's shoes are that interesting. Well, I don't know. Nah, you know what? I take that back. There's a lot of really sick-ass shoes out there. So, if backhanded compliments feel bad, maybe you could twist your friend's words to sound like some sort of backhanded trashing that actually feels okay. I like that a lot, but that sounds smart. And this just seems like something that somebody charming would do. So we're gonna go ahead. Or does it even, is it affected? I can't remember actually if it said, I think it just gives you the points and decreases them. I think that's the new mechanics for this one. So we'll test that out. Cease your sniffling? Worm. All I said is that your game is bad and you should feel bad. Yeah, so bad it's good, am I right? You're wrong. This is the worst game I've ever played. But being the worst game you've played in 400 years is probably a feast in and of itself.
That is a choice.
Sure, I guess. Your game is certainly a memorable experience. A memorable experience as in playing this made me want to stab myself in the hand. Jesus. Hey, art is supposed to make you feel strong emotions. Self-stabbing is a sort of emotion. Okay, I can work with this. Maybe I could rebrand it as a rage game. That makes sense by definition. Your game fills me with indescribable rage. Shouldn't we be encouraging this developer to improve his craft rather than settle for gruesome mediocrity? Nope. You're dragging your friends away before they can do anything more psychological damage to this guy. Bye. So what's next? Personally, I'm getting hungry. Same. Let's try the gyro truck. The Euro truck. Gyro. I can't. The Euro truck. I've heard it's awful, and my food blog yearns for negative reviews.
Yes!
Liam, god damn it. Yes, I would love to puke everywhere and demoralize a chef. Damn. Good grief, these three sure are hot and fun to be around. At least you gain +2 creativity for your backhanded insult, but they also cost you -2 charm. Okay, so it was creative what I said. But the other one, I did indeed think was charming, so...
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't... There is no win or lose. I forgot that the mechanic had changed. Okay. Then we've got... Okay, so listen, creativity went up before I even had to really fix it. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty good with that. Alright, then let's go ahead. Should we just go ahead and try and up our creativity some more now? I say we do fun first, actually. Because again, I hate when the numbers are even. I don't know. I just don't like it. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So fun. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card trading event this afternoon! Doug, how did you know? How did you know? And I'm actually putting together... Whoa. Sorry, I hit the mic and I yelled really loud because I was really excited. I'm putting together my shelf now. You can't see all of them. There's a lot of tarot cards on this bottom shelf, though, and there's more to come. But yeah, I collect tarot cards. I love the art on the cards. I think it's gorgeous. So my siblings buy me a lot of tarot cards, and I buy a lot for myself. Alright, you brought Omen and April along in the hopes that they can provide some bartering.
Golly.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I sure hope no one scams me. Okay, Doug, things we shouldn't say out loud. Good day, my friend. I see you have a tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a pride card for it. I don't know. Reverse cards are pretty rare, and prides are kinda weak. Pride was weak before last September's expansion. Now they're considered all in. Now they've countered all its debuffs, and Pride's all the rage. Oh yeah, last September's expansion. I'm definitely up to date on that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse for... Perfect! Bye! The episode of Bob's Burgers, the pony episode. If you know, you know. Pony Danza. Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed? Yes.
Fear not,
I thought
pathetic
so. Worry not,
mortals.
Doug. Auntie Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife? I killed it. I sent it to be a ghost knife. No, don't stab him.
Ah, yes!
An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Oh my god, jab him with this syringe. Crazy. April, my dear, I love the way you pretend not to think. I think I want that tattooed above my ass. I love the way you pretend not to think. I don't know. That just got me. That's funny. I don't think murdering him would be very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach me to be a more confident bartender instead. Barterer. It's like bartender. Barterer. Oh, okay. Instead, you three never seem to back down from a challenge. That's certainly true, and you're not gonna start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me? Just out of curiosity. Enroll in university to get a bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it, so it should work. I believe in clear communication. I say straight to the point. You tell them straight, this is how it goes, boom. Just out of curiosity, you scamming me? Yeah. That makes sense. Honesty is the best policy.
Genius.
It's also a viable misdirection tactic. They will be so caught off guard by your candor that they will blurt the truth. Jeez. There's the same guy from before. Let's test this out. I'll offer him another trade. Hey pal, you wouldn't happen to have a Wheel of Fate, would ya? I'll trade you the rules card for it. I might, but first I have a question. Are you scamming me, sir? Just out of curiosity? You watch the scammer begin to sweat. You can see the internal conflict waging within him, but he wilts under Doug's innocent gaze. Ugh, shit. Yeah, I am scamming you. Sorry. Well, I'll be honked. It actually worked. Great. So what do we do now? Shit, we didn't plan that far ahead. Time to improvise. Apparently Omen's version of Apparently Omen's version of improvisation is stabbing the guy in the stomach. Sorry, I panicked. It's okay, he was trying to scam me. Stabbing him was basically self-defense. Oh, Doug.
Hungry.
He's so kind. Look at all that blood. Fuck, I'm craving steak. Love. Haha, yeah, totally random idea. You guys want to celebrate our victory by getting some food? Iconic. Doug grabs the scammer's cards, and you all leave. April keeps turning and eyeing up the corpse, but you're too busy gaining +2 charm and losing 2 smarts to think much of.
But there's too many options.
Okay, then we can go ahead. And now, let's go ahead and we'll aim for smarts and then creativity, I think. I think that's probably the plan. You, April, Nico, and Omen decide to attend Werewolves Live, an event where everyone in the audience plays the social deduction game, Werewolf. That's fun. Under your chair is a card with your secret role. You're a powerless villager. Yay! Everyone closes their eyes, and when the game master tells you to open them again, 3 players are dead, and you have 3 werewolves to find. The chaos of the hidden werewolf. I remember it well. The sky was gray. I was sweating my ass off in my trench coat, and Omen had a look of wolfish murder in her eyes. Love, love, Nico.
I just have
That is
resting
not
murder
intentional.
face.
I just have resting murder face. Oh, Omen, that foul femme fatale. Could I trust her? My head said no. But the whiskey in my blood and the tightness in my pants said, probably not, but screw it. Who are you talking to, Nico? Are you having a nervous breakdown? Are you on drugs? Do you need drugs? No, I'm narrating. It's all about the cool It's what all the cool detectives do, and Nico is right. Now, Omen, let's cut straight to the chase. No chaser. Are you a werewolf? No. Though I admit, lichens seems much more fun than being a groveling villager, powerless and tender and ripe for the devouring. Alas, a villager is what I am. C'est la vie. I don't know. Aha! So you admire the werewolves. I knew you evaded me. You scoundrel. Hey, Nico, maybe let's stop talking now. I really think that we should stop talking now. She was right, of course, so I shut my mouth, confident that I'd cast enough suspicion on Omen to throw everyone off my scent. Only a full moon can convict me now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Shit. Why couldn't they just shut up? It's only a matter of time before someone figures out I'm a werewolf too. Psych! Okay, Nico and April are obviously werewolves, but what about Omen? Is she acting weirder than usual, or just being her usual violent self? You need a foolproof way to know if you can trust her. Moon Omen. Wolves are known for having a strong connection to mooning, or the moon, or something. Build a house and see if Omen has a strong desire to blow it. Wolves love blowing. Interesting wording. Let's go ahead. And let's see what the connection to mooning is. For the 5 whole seconds you consider this, it seems like a great plan. You drop your underpants and expose your ass.
Woo!
Full moon. Oh! Darling, just
Why?
Why? What do you think, Omen? Is my full moon giving you any wolfish urges? Why would seeing your bare rump fill me with anything other than confusion and a hint of arousal? Is this sort of behavior not condemned in your society? Darling's mooning you, Omen. It's a gross prank people do to get a rise out of others in public. Some people do it just for the sexual thrill. Not me, though. Other people. People who are not me. Love April. Love her. Well, whatever. This, imbecilic custom is called I failed to see why it would entice anyone to do that. What the? Yeah, group howl. Join me, brother. Oh, your full moon may not have gotten Omen, but it got the actual werewolf. The mummy in the corner is howling along with Nico at your ass. And just cost the wolves the game. Why? He had no reason to howl at Darling's butt. Because he's a committed werewolf, and Darling's butt plays one hell of a full moon. It's called theater, April.
That was
I remain unclear on why Darling's nudity secured us the win, but I cannot argue with results. Good work, or as the wolves say, awoo. Awoo indeed. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 creativity.
But I'm not
so the
prepared.
creativity train for us is not going well. Whoopsies. Okay. But that's good because we were gonna end it at creativity anyway, so that helps us out now that we've headed to the hotel. Okay, +2 creativity. Afterwards, you and your friends are in the hotel room debating on the least sexual way to eat a banana when an alarm on April's phone goes
I've
off.
got a thing, so...
Whoopee, sorry, I gotta cut this short. I need to do a quick stream to keep up follower engagement. Ah yes, stimulating one's followers is an important part of being an overlord. At least they get ideas for a revolt. Maybe stay to watch your technique. Sure, I suppose. Just sit over there and try not to be distracted.
Welcome to my stream!
Hello, my silly geese. I love that. I'm one of her silly geese, because I love her. I do. I love this woman. I missed you all, so I thought I'd do a short stream before I head back to SpookyCon. Let's check the chat. Thanks for subscribing, Cupcake Kitty Cat. Welcome to April's Fools, honk honk. Hey, April, hey! You call this controlling your underlings? Ridiculous. You should be, fine. So who wants to watch me brush my hair? April, why you no respond? How do you type on this tiny device? April. What can I do for you? Nico cosplay, ooh. I miss you. I miss you too, person I've never met before. What are you talking about? What is Nipo and this is your friend Uman? Remember, we killed the bellhop together last night. Amazing. Yeah, we're besties, watch it. Watch, I'll post your exact location to prove it. Don't you fucking dare.
Anyway.
Looks like we've got trolls in the chat. My mod, Darling, will take care of it. Right, Darling? You understand this as a thinly veiled plea to shut Omen and Nico up, but how? So take one of for the team, tell Nico and Omen you urgently need them to rethink your brand. Or distract Omen and Nico with something flashy like using a flare gun in an indoor space. Let's do this. You brace yourself for shenanigans and ask Nico and Omen for help rethinking your brand. I feel like rethinking the brand might be creative enough. Your brand? What is that? It's like another word for image. Darling wants us to help them change how other people see them. Ah, that makes sense. They do present a terrible image of themselves to the world. You should get a helicopter, darling. Being a helicopter person would be a super cool brand. What is a helicopter?
Now you're talking.
You'll love it, trust me. It's like a ceiling fan with extra weapons. That's an incredible way to describe a helicopter, honestly. Holy shit, I love that. A ceiling fan with weapons? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm like 99% sure I can't afford a helicopter. I'm sure of it. Excuses, excuses. You must make more room in your budget for essential purchases. Whatever. You go back to check.
Hi, cutie
Hey,
pie.
darling. Thanks for blocking those trolls for me. You're a big help. Look, this helicopter would be perfect. It could definitely kill someone. Yeah, but it's green. I don't think green matches Darling's vibe.
Catch you later.
I'll just finish this stream in the bathroom where it's quieter. Oh, chat. Get your minds out of the gutter. Haha. You're about to pat yourself in the back, but as soon as April leaves, you get bombarded with emails from different banks. What the hell? Ah, there is the person of the hour. Nico and I took out 11 bank loans in your name. What?
Ooh,
It's all good. Now you can afford this
smart.
helicopter we bought you, and the best part is, it's not even green. Well, at least your friends are happy with you, which is worth 60 years of crippling debt. Probably. You gain +2 charm and -2 fun. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. It's shopping time. Okay. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oof, okay. Well, what do we have here? A lover of mystery. I have just the thing for you, whatever you pick. Yay, our blind boxes. Let's do... So we've got Doll Daniel does nothing. These figurines do literally nothing. The choice for those who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head, a classic. Then we've got stats, but now they're people, is based on the stat icons from popular video games Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. And then we've got Zodiac Thirst Cosmic Office. Includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Interesting. Buff Bugs. It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago, but beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Major Arcana No Mercy. It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They are said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. And then Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. Okay, I say we do. See, I love the My Weird Little Villager. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think they're just so cute. Fungible fungus. This item makes you see the romance options in a strange, new way. Interesting. Okay. Pleasure doing business with you. All right. I love the little fungus. He's so cute.
Why is a blank page so
We've
intimidating?
made it to our comic. Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm. What is the one feature you always look for when you buy a robot from the robot store? A metal cock that also serves as a deadly projectile. Very important. The refined sense of humor, so typical of robots. A vast knowledge of flower symbology or free internet access. A refined sense of humor, so typical of robots, because if you know anything about me, the only like characters I like in Star Wars are the droids. All the droids. I love droids. I think they're the best. I think they're so funny, so cute. I would love the droids. I would love a little droid. What's a killer name for a cat? Saturn, Douglas, fearsome king of the moon, Sun's secret sweet caramel core, or Big Mustard? Mustard! I already did Jupiter, so I don't think we're gonna put Saturn in there. Let's do Big Mustard. Oh, I didn't, listen, I'm clicking on the fun ones. I'm just clicking what feels good in my heart. That's all it is. I choose what's in here.
You sure it's my turn?
Alright, I do have to run to the restroom real quick. I have to take a pee break. But we're so close. Oh my gosh. We've got 2 more chances for our stats to be affected, but we'll have a nice little chance to reinstate our love with some of the other characters. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and I might grab some more Mountain Dew. We'll see. But I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. Oh shit, one sec. I totally forgot to go get my soda. Snap. Okay, sorry about that. Had to get my soda, or my Mountain Dew. That's a soft drink. A soft drink. Why are they called soft? Why are they called soft drinks? Interesting. Okay. That's what I thought. It literally just says the term soft drink was originated to distinguish the flavored drinks from hard liquor or distilled spirits. I was like, that makes sense that we have hard like soft drink makes sense in theory because we have things called that have the word hard or distilled in front of them. So like, I was like, there must be a reason, but okay. It lists natural flavors that are derived, Jesus, from fruits, nuts, berries. Undiluted fruits are not considered soft drinks. Yeah, like coffee, tea, milks. Interesting. The more you learn. Every day I love to learn. Now I know why soft drinks are called soft drinks. Okay, anyway. So, I can't wait to see what our little mushroom is gonna do to our romantic characters, or romanceable characters. Okay, our fun got real upped, so let's go ahead, get that creativity bumped a little bit, and then we'll do some smarts. I think that's the right move. I think that feels like the smartest move. Okay. Later, after waiting in line for 46 minutes, but who's counting, you, Omen, April, and Liam have made it to the con's security checkpoint. Oh my god, not just the security checkpoint. Oh my god, see, I loved these cops. Oh my god, what am I doing there? Not this guy, this one. Although I wish it was her. Oh god, I wish it was her. Okay. Step through the metal detector, sir. Certainly, I don't have any metal on me. but you may find a dangerous weapon on my person if you conduct a more thorough search. Oh my god, this is what they were changed into. This is what the mushroom, the fungus did. This. Okay, I love it. This is wild. I love it. This is so wild. Okay. Are you hitting on me?
Absolutely
What?
not.
No, absolutely
God,
not.
no.
God, no. Just one no would have been enough. Okay. Well, if you're done assaulting my partner's self-esteem, you can be on your way.
Ugh.
Oh, this is the definition of inefficiently security theater. You didn't even confiscate this. Ineffectual. Sorry. Jesus. You didn't even confiscate this. A book? Not just any book. The a dangerous incendiary essay that forces the reader to reevaluate even our forgotten system. What? But what makes it a weapon? Are you going to throw it at someone's head? No, but I may throw it at someone's mind. I'm confused. Is your friend stupid or something? No. Yes. Maybe I didn't properly convey the thought-provoking ideas of the essay. Allow me to elaborate. This isn't gonna end anytime soon. You need to convince the security guards to take Liam's book. Okay, improvise a reading club with the guards so you can read and discuss the underlying ideas of this essay so that they can finally understand what Liam means. Or haven't you seen any movies about crimes? They always carve holes in books to hide guns and drugs. Boom. True. It's in tons of movies, which means it definitely happens in real life. Right you are, partner. That's probably why they invented books in the first place. Let's take a look in here. No, wait! The book is hollowed out, but rather than finding a weapon inside, the officers find another book. The cruel but very hot prince? The prince stared at me with his problematic but very hot eyes. He smirked at me in that way that made me forget all the terrible things he did just yesterday.
Damn it.
Damn it, this is so embarrassing. I wish everyone else was dead. Why would you hide a book inside of a book? Is it secretly drugs? He's like, this can't be right. I know, I do the cruel prince thing. I know I do the cruel prince like a drug. Love. Drugs aside, I must point out there are some impeccable abs on the cover of this other novel. Omen stares intensely at the cover. April and Liam do too. Stop lusting over that book, you three. That's it, I'm confiscating it. Yeah, carrying guns into a public event, I can get behind that. But we gotta draw the line somewhere, and that somewhere is at erotica. Look, Liam, they took your book, just like you wanted. You must be pleased.
Oh.
Remind me of the title later, I want to pursue it. The abs intrigued me. I got you. You all enter the conning game, +2 fun for Liam's guilty pleasure, but you lose 2 smarts. The cruel prince's abs will give you many things, but smarts aren't one of them.
But
Okay,
there's too many options.
I've got to make up for that then. Alright. So, let's get our smarts up. Right, that's where it is? Yeah. So, a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. Alright. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts? JK. Yeah, what? I wish. Okay. Highly sexual content coming up. Later, you, Zoe, Doug, Omen, and April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry. Love this character design. Stop. Stop. These are the other art. This is the other. This is. I love this. Like, I love this. That fungus mushroom is the best thing that happened. Damn. What a great choice. Hello, everybody. I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering the digestive system of all your favorite video game characters. The screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exploded stomach and colon, complete with a half-digested chili dog inside. Incredible! I tell you guys, this woman is a master of her craft. Bringing Splash's intestines to the third dimension was a huge task. I had to consider how his super speed powers would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter. Whoa, that's true. An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. Sorry. Go to text. This is the last time you choose which panel we're attending. 1 hour of learning way more about the digestive system than you ever wanted to learn later. Okay, now I'm going to put all these techniques I've explained to use and make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers? The artist looks at you. No, thank you. You avoid her gaze. She keeps seeking out your gaze. You engage in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second. You there with the eyes. That's you, darling. Yes, please come up on stage. Let me get a feel for you before we get started. Can you describe your digestive system to me? I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at it.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, darling. Just tell us about your guts. I bet their colon is ugly. Jeez.
Just kidding!
Haha, just kidding. I'm not really thinking that. I am. Great. Now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You'd better hype it up. My digestive tract is like a sexy, grizzled action hero. It's seen some shit. My rectum is so clean you could eat off of it. As a matter of fact. Whoa. You know what? Let's just tell him to eat off our ass. Meh. It is easy to make such a bold claim with no tasteful or tangible evidence. Okay, if you insist, you pull out your phone and call your ex on speed dial. Looks like moving on might not be your strong suit. Darling, your ex says, what's up? Is everything okay? Yeah, so I've got you on speakerphone on stage at SpookyCon, and I was wondering if, again, darling, I'm happy we decided to stay friends and all, but you've got to stop asking me to describe how great it is to eat your ass. Just one last time, I promise. Your ex proceeds to describe eating your ass in vivid, luscious detail and defines it as the best full course I've ever eaten. Damn! It's nice when your ex has such nice things to say about you and your butt, isn't it? It's really sweet. Sheesh, you take a century-long vacation from society, and when you're back, the local cuisine has changed drastically. Wow. Okay. Your credentials are impressive, darling. Would you mind if I performed a colonoscopy? Honey, I don't do that until the third date. Okay, for how crass this whole thing has been, I gotta give it to them. That was a good one. Later, after several more butt-themed puns, ass-coded jokes, and overall complaints towards your behind, the panel comes to an end. Wanna grab a bite, everyone? Don't know why, but I'm sort of craving some donuts. Oh my god. What a wild thing to want. Damn, now I'm not gonna be able to forget that correlation. Yay, donut time! +2 fun and -2 boldness.
sure it's
Okay,
my
we got
turn?
boldness and fun to spare, so it's really totally fine if that's what goes away. Alright. Let's go and be... Our fun is so high. Maybe... Let's do charm next. I think that. You're prowling the merch hall with Liam, April, and Omen when you nearly trip over an enthusiastic fanzine seller in the aisle. Hi, hi, hi! Do any of you have a craving for amazingly mediocre art? If so, buy one of my zines.
Absolutely
okay, I love
not.
The
God,
character
no.
art, so stunning. Absolutely not. I only purchase mediocre art if it is deliberately mediocre for ironic purposes. Sorry, I can't. I'm saving the last of my money for something that I actually want to buy. It's something called Anything But Your Zine. Don't any of you care about supporting starving artists?
Goodbye.
No, I believe in the
No go.
survival of the fittest to the wolves with you. What about your quiet friend in the back? I bet they want a zine. She's looking at you. Fuck, you're definitely the weakest link of the group. Your friends have the stamina to refuse her all day, but darling, people pleaser extraordinaire, you're totally gonna cave. Okay, I'll buy a zine. Yes, 1 sold, 99 to go. I am so gonna break even today. Which zine will you choose? Everyone knows one's artistic taste is a great way to determine their identity, maybe even their worth. Don't worry, darling. We're not gonna judge you just for whatever silly little fanzine you buy. Not out loud, anyway.
Huh.
I was totally going to judge them aloud. Likewise, my judgments are just too good not to share them publicly, and Liam's being Liam. Jeez. This simple transaction has turned into a, desperate bid to impress your friends. Why does this always happen to you? Choose a zine wisely. Love letters I never sent, a romantic zine based on the true story of the world's most unethical postman. Yes. Most wanted, 30 thirsty portraits of the world's sexiest international criminals. Wow. It's love letters I never sent. Sorry. To all the boys I've loved before. Thank you for your money. I mean, your purchase. Okay, bye.
Droll.
Well, since Starling forked over the money for the zine we didn't want to pay for, let's enjoy it together. Let me read this first letter. Dear Wanda, you make my magic wand wooden. I want to wiggle my wooden wand inside the walls of my Wanda. Do you wish to wiggle my wand as well? Cheers, Rick. P.S. In case you didn't get it, I'm talking about having sex.
Ugh.
That was awful. This postman was a hero for not delivering it. And it keeps going. Look at the third one. Dear Wanda, don't you miss me? My magic wand yearns for you. I would have interpreted your silence as rejection if it wasn't for the postman who is burped right in the middle of that sentence. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. For the postman who assures me you receive all my letters with joy in your face. He told me you read them out loud, and that you especially seem to enjoy how I compare my dick to a magic
Sorry,
wand.
but no.
And there's a pretty graphic description of his magic wand, which I refuse to read out loud. What? Let me see. Oh, yes, it is pretty graphic. And then the postman keeps milking love letters? What an idiot. Poor little guy. He only wanted someone to milk his magic wand.
Pathetic.
How much more pathetic can he get? You'd be surprised. Look at a love letter number 7 here. Needless to say, you four end up devouring this scene. Good choice. You lose 2 fun, but gain +2 charm from buying the romantic scene. Perfect. I was like, I have
But there's
plenty
too
of
many
fun
options.
to get rid of, and I don't have to worry about it, so let's just push it away, you know? Alright, let's do... Again, we don't need that much fun, so let's just keep getting bold. I love this one. I do. I really do. Alright. Oh my god. What will happen? You, Omen, Doug, and April are roaming the con, unaware that you're about to be approached by a fearsome creature. A kid. Whoa. Hey, have any of you seen my mom? She said she'd be right back, but I haven't seen her in a while. Oh no, don't worry, buddy. You can hang out with us until she comes back, okay? Fine. Hey, you, tall lady. Do you mean me? What? Lady, hey, lady! What? What the fuck do you want? Made you look. I hate kids. Wow. I don't think it's far-fetched to assume that this kid's mother left him behind on purpose.
Huh?
Well, if this is a case of a child abandonment, the con rulebook is clear. We have to find a place for him within 30 minutes or raise him until he's 18. That is awful. Or until he dies, whichever comes first. Darn, I don't have room to bury any more corpses in my backyard, so we better go with the getting rid of him plan.
Ignore that!
Love her. Well, come on, darling, take the attention off me and think of a way to ditch this kid. Okay, use the kid to back a bet in an illegal high-stakes poker game, then just lose, or lobby the government to lower the age of labor. If this kid can be sent off to the mines, he'll become a way more valuable asset. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's the move. And hopefully it'll give us some smarts. I didn't really look at the wording of it too much. 3 hours later, in the Metropolis Capitol Building, Capitol Building. And now, before we adjourn this congressional meeting, we'll hear a bill proposal from these random people who want to lower the minimum age for labor. Hear me out. Child labor will be beneficial for the economy, necessary even, as consumerism reaches an all-time high. And if you think about it, this is literally Jello just talking to us, what the fuck. And if you think about it, kids love playing games about crafting in mines. Getting to work in a real mine is like fulfilling half their dream. Exactly. The children yearn for the mines. We're doing this for them. In the end, we also want to get rid of this awful child. The congressman discuss your proposal. 30 minutes later, you have your answer. We will adopt the bill into law, but with the caveat that minimum wage will be lowered along with the minimum age for labor. Also, we get to ban TikTok, or TokTok, Jesus, for some reason. Wow, what a reference, what a throwback. Hooray, you all get on a bus with the kid and head straight to the mines. Now remember what I taught you about how to hold the pickaxe, okay? Hopefully they'll have smaller hard hats at the job site.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, please don't cry. This will be fun. It's like a video game, but real. The bus doors open and you all drop off the kid at the job site. Bye. I think I may miss the little bastard. Actually, upon further thought, I won't. I can get some sustenance now. Something chocolate flavored would be nice. Chocolate ice cream, it is. You gain +2 smarts, hell yeah. For successfully lobbying your government, but lose to fun. Again, we got plenty of fun to lose, so it's fine. Alright, time to get some fresh air.
It'll be nice to get a break.
Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to Omen again. Let's talk about hobbies. Eating hot dogs. Oh.
Sorry, what?
That isn't a hobby. A pastime then? It surely is a way in which I adore passing my time. You really like hot dogs. I do. And one thing I do not like, doctors. They keep telling me I should not eat so many hot dogs, complete morons. Hot dogs. Hands down the best thing to happen to me after imprisonment. But wait, aren't hot dogs a thing that have existed for more than 100 years? I'm pretty sure they were invented in Frankfurt in the late... Yes.
Yikes!
Dang, why does my brain retain these things but not my old passwords? That's funny. Do not beat yourself up, darling. Your brain isn't your greatest asset, but this is something we all have accepted by now. You should accept it too. Okay. That's okay. But then, how do you explain not knowing about hot dogs? They existed back then.
Shut up.
Excuse me for not knowing about this one food during the 25 years I had before getting imprisoned. This is the thing. The one thing we did not have back then was this internal net thing. So it was pretty plausible for people not to know about a certain thing if it didn't happen in your vicinity. For example, I did not know about the existence of karate either.
Makes sense.
That makes sense. It does, but then again, your brain isn't your best asset, as previously stated. It follows that it doesn't process common sense very well. It's a bit of a tragedy. And you want to know another tragedy? That I've come to know about these hot dogs when I have half the hands I used to have. I could use one of mine to help you stuff hot dogs into your mouth. Whoa. Would you do that, really? I would owe you a big one. Don't mention it. Sorry for being mean to you, darling. You might have a weak brain, but you make up for it in a strong heart. Aw, thanks. Ah! You run to the hot dog food truck, where you proceed to feed hot dogs to Omen. It's nice to spend time with your friends trying out their hobbies. Yay! Oh my god, we love it. We love making people fall in
This
love.
can't be that hard.
With us, specifically. Okay. And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Ah! Okay. Where did the time go? What's the foolproof way to quickly annoy everyone at the city council meeting? Show off your walrus impersonation, attempt to seduce the mayor, voice your very knowledgeable opinions on mustard, yet again, or debut your stand-up comedy set. Ooh. A foolproof way to quickly annoy everyone at the city council meeting. My opinions. Very smart. Look at that. I got him. What's the one piece of technology that makes you yearn for the future to come? Bowel control automation system. Sick. And I kind of mean that. Perception of aesthetics processor. Oh. Eyebrow management system. AI-powered underwear. AI-powered underwear. What does that even mean? We're gonna do the bowel control. So fun. Not smart. Damn it. Okay. Ah! This is the end. Our last day. Oh, let's see. First up, let's go and get our smarts, because I feel like they're only gonna go down more and I don't want to lose them. Alright. Later, you invite Omen to wind down and watch a movie at the hotel. Finally, you two can spend some much-needed one-on-one time together. This is peak cinema, and exceptionally relatable. What did you say it was called? Despicable Me. Oh my god. Not a Gru girly. Fascinating. You see Omen reaching into the popcorn bowl. Now's your chance to not so accidentally brush her fingers and create some romantic tension. Ah, spider! Omen grabs you and tries to crush your fingers. Hot. Once your bones squeak, she realizes she's holding your hand. Ugh. Stop staring at me with that dumb face. She socks you in the jaw, hot, but also ow. My apologies. I have cuteness aggression. Aw, are you saying I'm cute? No. Yes? I don't know. Shut the fuck up. She punches you again. One more round of flirting and you're gonna end up eating your teeth. Still, it's clear that Omen at least kind of likes you. Surely there's something you can do to help her relax and open up to you. Omen can't remove her Iron Maiden, but it sure looks uncomfortable. Offer to get inside and give her a much-needed back rub. She's been imprisoned in an enclosed space for more than a century. Maybe she's into that now. Get buried with her for a night. That's my nightmare. There's no way. I've gotta remove the Iron Maiden. Hey Omen, do you want a back massage? I have not had a massage since I donned this accursed suit. So sure, why not? Sure, why not? The 3 most romantic words in the English language. You shimmy your way between Omen's back and her cape. You're immediately hit with the agonizing pain of dozens of spikes piercing your flesh. But you're also hit with the warm, sensuous curves of Omen's butt. Yes. We're getting Omen to go to the party with us. I know it. So it's pretty much canceled
This
out.
is nicer than I thought.
That feels nice. That's good to know, because this does not feel nice for you at all. It's like you're being stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives. Oh yes, I haven't loosened that muscle in over 100 years. You have a magic touch, darling. She relaxes into you, practically melting into your lap. You feel lightheaded from bliss, and you black out. In hindsight, you were probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. When you wake up, you're in a hospital bed. Omen is sitting next to you watching Despicably Me 4 on your phone. Ah, good. You're awake. I noticed you fainted while you were giving me that spectacular back rub. At first, I was upset that you stopped massaging me, and then I realized you were dying and brought you to the hospital. You are welcome for that. As repayment for saving your life, perhaps you could give me another back rub. It's a deal. You gain +2 charm for giving a great massage, but lose 2 boldness.
But there's too many options.
Fine. Totally fine. Okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead and up that creativity. Alright, so now our stats are looking pretty good. You're leaving your last activity when Omen steps directly into your path. Darling, hi. Hi. Is everything okay? Do not interrupt me. As of late, I find myself a bit into you. And sex. Perhaps even both at the same time. Oh. We got him. Ooh. Do not let it go to your head. It is a rare day when a glorious overlord, such as myself, stoops to lay with a pathetic worm like you. I'm that worm. Anyway, I'm here to make you mine, but I am unsure of the current courtship rituals and therefore do not know how to proceed. I thought it best to simply ask you directly, what is the typical courting procedure these days? Okay. Fiction has forever changed courtship, and now you need 5 seasons of will they, won't they, a love triangle, and at least only one bed situation. The rigors of courtship have been simplified into 4 bases: kissing, hand stuff, whole stuff, and trauma dumping. Yeah, I don't want 5 seasons of will they, won't they. That stuff drives me crazy. I can't. So we've got to do simplified. Really? How efficient. Without warning, Omen yanks you in for a kiss. Your lips slide over her beautiful steel cold mouth. Then she's gone, and before you can process what just happened, she punches you in the face. Oh, it's just like Damien. Wow. Damien LeVay. My first monster prom love. There, kissing and hand stuff in less than a minute. I guess that's hand stuff. I am crushing you with this. Next thing you know, you're sitting at the edge of a bottomless hole with Omen, tossing in some stuff you no longer need. Farewell, left glove, left arm brace, left shoe. Wait, shit. Oh well. What are you throwing out, darling? Your dreams of Omen doing despicable things to your hole tonight, for one. Just old clothes and some potential blackmail material I want buried. Very smart. That means you're on to step 4, right? Trauma dumping? Here is mine. I am still not over Scabby's Tavern shutting down. It was a dank, moldy hole of blood, sin, and cheap rum. Gods, I miss it. Huh? I'm surprised you didn't bring up being trapped in an Iron Maiden for centuries. I mean, sure, imprisonment was boring, but Scabby's was legendary. Fair? I also noticed you haven't mentioned losing your hand. I want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about it. Who cares about my hand? Damned if I wouldn't lose the other one if that meant they'd reopen that tavern. Anyway, it is your turn for trauma. Go. Well, intimacy requires vulnerability, so you bear the deepest trauma you have, the story that you won't even bring out for the truth or dare.
Indeed.
Yes, that is quite sad. But if you could have gone to Scabby's Tavern, you would know that its closure was sadder. I think I wanted trauma. I suspect I wanted hand stuff and kissing too. I did not think to throw out blackmail material though. So you were superior. You were the superior hole stuffer. God bless. Maybe we could have a rematch sometime. It's a deal. You and Omen watch the sun sink into the horizon, gaining +2 fun and losing 2 creativity.
I'm scared of big crowds.
Man, my creativity has been teetering this whole game. I've been going up and down. The relationship is very rocky for this one. Okay. Let's see now. I already went here to the main stage. I can do boldness, I can do fun, and I can do charm. Alright, let's be bold. Let's be bold! Okay, you're having a great time. Oh, we can just skip. Because we're gonna get the +2. Okay. Later you walk past the con jail, the room where rule breakers go to think about what they've done. You spot some familiar faces among the inmates. I hate you, Omen. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't stolen that plushie and made a big scene. It was the seller who made the scene. I was simply matching his energy. Respect.
Objection!
We haven't seen Nico yet. And he's just his mimic self. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have nothing to fear. Your attorney is here. I'll get you two out of this faster than you can say objection. We're fucked. Officers, how long do you intend to keep my clients behind bars? Well, they tried to steal, so I was thinking we'd keep them at least overnight. Overnight? Perhaps we could commute their sentences instead of staying overnight in con jail. They could spend 3 years in regular prison.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Nico? Don't worry, everyone knows that legally 1 day of con jail equals 5 years of prison. You're getting the better end of the deal. That's absurd, untrue, and definitely not something anybody knows. Dibs on the top bunk when we get to prison. We are not going to prison. If that is a trick to try and get the top bunk first, be assured that I will shank you. Nico might actually be onto something. Surely you can broker a deal with the guards to bail Omen and Liam out of jail. But what? Commute the sentence by doing community service, but you're not ready to touch grass yet. So what about making it online community service? That is absolutely wild. That's really funny though. Tell the guards that Omen and Liam can offer valuable insight into catching Spooky Con's biggest criminal, the cockdoodler. That's the one. Sorry, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. The cockdoodler. Okay, anyway. That would be great actually. The cockdoodler has been a thorn in my diaper all weekend. You check all the places the cockdoodler has vandalized. It seems that no wall, floor, or distracted person's shirt is safe from their reign of phallic terror. I bet that guy's the cockdoodler. He has an evil, lusty look in his eyes. You can't just keep pointing out random people and arrest and... Wow. You can't just keep pointing out random people and asserting that they're the cockdoodler. Why not? Statistically speaking, I have to be right eventually. Nah, we gotta follow the facts. We're dealing with someone with an artistic flair, a disdain for the status quo, and love of cocks.
I think I cracked
Liam,
this
I'm
case.
afraid that makes you our prime suspect. My love of cock has always been held to a perfectly legal standard. This is incredible. Sorry. Oh, look, it must be that girl. Just look at her shifty gaze. What did I tell you? Actually, partner, I think she's right about this one. That girl's eyes are very shifty. What? Okay, whatever. We gotta wrap this case up anyway, or the chief's gonna be pissed. Let's bring her in. What? It'll be okay, ma'am. If you need a lawyer, call Nico Sharp, face attorney at law. The law is truly in shambles. Then it's a good thing we were there. That was something excellent. That was some excellent sleuthing, Omen. Good job catching the perp. Oh no, you misunderstood. I am the cockdoodler. I merely seized an opportunity to frame someone else for the crime. And here I was, I really did think it was Liam. And it was actually my lover. It was actually Omen this whole time. God damn it, Omen. You know that as your redemption arc program sponsor, I have to scold you for breaking the law. Amazing. But more than that, as a yaoi connoisseur, I have to teach you how to draw better cocks. There it is. There's what I needed from Liam. I was like, I can't believe he's not the one drawing them, but he'll teach you how to draw them better. Yaoi King. Look at him. Right now he looks really rough. Thus, your police investigation ends with an erotic art lesson only at SpookyCon, eh? Alright, +2 smarts, -2 charm. We're still
You
doing
sure it's
pretty
my
good.
turn?
Oh my gosh, the last little event. Okay, our last one. Let's go charm some bitches. To the merch hall. Okay. You, Zoe, and Nico are trying to keep Omen on task as they check in with all the vendors. You come upon 2 vendors viciously arguing. What's the problem over here? Can it be solved with the power of hope, justice, and or friendship? Love, Nico. Oh, it's a dog. There's no hope or justice left in this con, and it's too late for friends. The motherfucker thinks he can set up shop at my table. Whoa, edgy. Because it's actually my table. You stole it from me before I showed up.
Yikes.
Let me see your passes. Yep, they double booked you both to use this table. Omen, this is the perfect chance to show your value as a con representative. Do your thing. You are lucky I'm in a good mood. I will propose the perfect solution to stop your pathetic sniveling. The proposal is as follows. You 2 battle to the death. The victor keeps the table, the loser passes on to the next life in eternal shame. Sound fair? Oh, if the clothes seller dies, can I have these sweatpants? It's really hard to find pants that fit a square butt. Go off. Always find things for yourself, King. I mean, if they're doing this, I'm hoping the Pogs guy goes down. I'd kill for some rare hottie Pogs. That's crazy. You can't let the sellers battle to the death. You'll be damned if you're letting Omen get the credit for solving a problem around here. That's the real kicker. Think of a different way to broker peace between the 2 vendors and make your friends horny for your conflict resolution skills. Okay, so we can convince the vendors that all property is an illusion. Does anyone really own this table? Or perform forbidden surgery and sew the two vendors together into a flesh construct. You've sewn a couple cosplays yourself. How about how much more difficult can this be? Yikes. I mean, we've sewn cosplays, let's sew them together. Fine, but who will do the sewing? I can't. I have a handicap called I hate sewing.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Paging Dr. Nico. I was born ready for this. Should I go for a basic straight stitch, or do we want to get fancy with a cross-stitch pattern on their skin? That really isn't necessary. Yeah, it's not that serious. I'll give the table to the other guy if I have to. Nonsense. This is the perfect solution. When we're done with you, there won't be any other guy anymore. I've never worked with fabric that screamed in pain before, though. It might be kind of distracting. We should sedate them first. On it. Omen knocks both of the vendors out with a steel chair, which, you guess it, is a sedative when applied to that purpose. Fuck. Nico stitches them together, creating a horrible chimera that weeps blood with every desperate breath. Well, this got tragic.
That was clever.
They're no longer
indeed.
screaming at each other, so I dub this an improvement. We did a good thing today. Hooray! Let's get some yakitori to celebrate. Okay, but are you gonna wash that blood off your gloves before you eat? No way, I'm leaving that on. It makes my cosplay look extra authentic. Good point. You all head to the food trucks and congratulate each other on a job well fucked up. You gain +2 creativity and lose 2 charm. Awesome. The last day of the con is here? Okay. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The end. Who will be your con love? And we're going with Omen. Boom, 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 boom. Omen it is. This is our moment. Our Omen. Ah, yes, we're gonna ask Omen to the after party. Oh my god. Let's check your comic. Damn you for making me look at this first. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Charismatic ragtag team of outlaws with a unique set of skills. Oh my god, stop! Calculester, my king! Faith, a hacker who can do magic with a keyboard. She's evading the law because she leaked the files on Jupiter's darkest secret. Suzanne, a seasoned spaceship pilot who desperately needs the money to buy the rights to the letter W. Calculester, an android who wants to learn all about the thrills of life. His tech provides a valuable resource to the adventure, the refined sense of humor so typical of robots. Yes! And the band's leader, Valerie, she's a space pirate with a thirst for money and a score to settle. Together, we will aim for one thing no one in the galaxy has ever dared to steal, the Big Mustard Reserve. Oh my god! God damn it, Calculester. I told you not to voice your opinions on mustard. I had to take the risk, for I wanted to experience the thrills of life. Oh my god, stop fighting. I managed to hack into their bowel control automation system. That ought to keep them busy. Oh my god. All the choices coming together now, it's so interesting. Come on, you two, hop in here. The station is about to explode. Ah! Fasten your seatbelts. Oh my god, no promises. Never again, Calculester. I can't make any promises, for I am programmed to live. Oh, I love him. I love him so much. Okay. Oh my god, kaboom! Our heroes escape by the skin of their teeth, but by blowing up the space station, could they have also blown their cover? To be continued. Ah! Oh my god, it's approaching. The party! Ah! Okay, you finally gather your courage and ask your beloved badass villain to go to the con after party with you. Okay. You are asking me on a date? Just like that? How times have changed. Previously, my suitors would have groveled at my feet just to feel my hand wrapped around their throat. I mean, I could be persuaded to do that if you want.
Oh.
Eh? Later perhaps. For now, let us party. Ah! Does that mean what I think it means?
I could get used to this new world.
The after party was glorious. Look at us! Omen arrived in their finest armor, wielding their finest flail, and announced that they were here to conquer the festivities. You could have tried to stop them, but what can you say? You're a sucker for a beautiful person who can kick your ass. The cops aren't, though. You were both arrested for the bloodbath you two caused on the dance floor. Oh well. At least you and Omen got to spend the night in jail together. Who knew fucking in a holding cell could be so hot? Yay! We got Omen to fall in love with us. Thank God. Oh my gosh. Look at that. We are finally... I'm just obsessed. I really am. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. No matter where we are, we belong! It's a thought that still gives us warmth and makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not.
Oh my god, this part is like, the endings.
So many companies treat you like
So beautiful. Oh my god.
But you don't have to fear.
Oh my
It won't
gosh.
happen with me. We were meant to
I'm just
trust
like-
each other.
I'm just so impressed with this game and I love it so much. Look at how cute they all are. Look at her training for the back. Oh my god, and they're back together. Oh my god, Redemption Arcs Anonymous? That's amazing.
I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I keep looking at this and I'm like, god, this is just so well done.
Made the other
I'm gonna let this play while I read the
really
rest.
stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you. And I'm charging for both songs, so I might say no. Don't be shy, subscribe and like. 'Cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other. Tell me what to do. Keep music so make sure to call me if you need a good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
Oh my gosh, you can now call Suzanne. Ah! Love it. You've unlocked a new outfit for Omen. You've unlocked 2 new comic genres. Excited. Okay. Let's look at the art gallery real quick. Oh my gosh. See, we've got our 2nd success. Oh my god. So happy. Alright. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. And then... Okay, and then, yeah. So then we've got Space Heist. Love it. Alright. This one's new. Oh my god, yeah, the birds were so good. I loved the birds. Oh, yep, there's the hole, which is where we were digging. That was good. Okay, standard ones. Yeah, the theater. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love this. I loved this. What was the other ones? Okay. And then dates. Oh, the bistro, yes. We were just eating like a little guy. Oh my god, look at us together. Ah, so cute. Okay. Characters. So we've got... Yeah, so I had all their Maid Cafe ones. And now we have, yeah, this one. Which is just wild. So, yep. Alright, and then outfit for Doug. Oh yeah, his was cute too. Okay. Liam. His Maid Cafe one, yeah, rocked hard. I do love this sleepwear. This is haunting. What was his maid? Oh, see, these are so good. Oh my god, the Death Note one. Oh yes, he was, oh, so cute. Oh my god, his outfits are so good. Damn. Love. Okay. Omen. Ah! Omen looks so good. I love the sleepwear. Okay, awesome. And we had Zoe. Oh yeah, Zoe was the rabbit. So cute. I'm not gonna lie, the body pillow is crazy. I love it. Okay. And who else do we get that's... I can't believe we hadn't seen her before. Narrator. Everybody knows I love the Intergalactic Prince. Riz. Least favorite character. I do not like him. Go away, Riz. He was not nice to my girls. Alright, then we've got our date scene with them. So cute. Okay, see, this is the last one we got. This little cutie from the village set, and this time we got the fungus. So we are opening up, and I like this one because it did change our characters into some little weirdos, into some funny little things. Oh, the credits. So good. Oh, look at that. Okay. Then, oh, we finally got the lazy mascot to show up in the thing. Uppity mascot, nice. Okay, cop demon, cop angel, alright. Faith, Yang Yang. Okay. Aw, mommy. Then we got Riz, Suzanne, and then I love all these cute little, look at them, Bozo the Clown. There's Calculester, other clown. Shady, he's so weird looking, I like it. The devil, yep. Creepo, good one. Renowned author, yes. Okay, game developer. I was like, I swear if this is Leonardo's father, I'm gonna be real upset. Insufferable Kid, great name for him. Valerie, Vendor 1, Vendor 2. Oh, retro salesman. Look at the cute little pink buddy. Alright. Wow, I can't believe that there's just so much more to explore and find out, and I'm so excited. I really can't wait. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that was another playthrough of Monster Con. Lots of fun. I'm gonna go eat some food because it's late here now. But thank you for joining, thank you for watching. And feel free to check out all of my other social media stuff. I will be live tomorrow as well. I believe around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, probably closer to 5 p.m. I'm gonna aim for 4, but it'll probably be closer to 5 depending on how much cleaning I get done. But yes, thank you so much for joining and hanging out, and hell, I might play more MonsterCon. I'm not gonna lie, I love this game. Alright. Anyway, goodbye! And I hope to see you all again soon. Alright, enjoy the rest of your night, guys.